I'm Shannon, President and CEO of the Fox Cities Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber is an organization, really member-driven organization, dedicated to business growth and prosperity within the region. I was recruited here 18 months ago from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I'm entering my 15th year in economic development and Chamber of Commerce work. And one of the things that was really unique and interesting for me is that I'm originally from Wisconsin, from the northwestern portion of the state. And realized when I got here that I didn't really know, or when I was interviewing, I didn't really know where the Fox Cities was. I had no idea. I knew Green Bay, I knew Appleton, but the Fox Cities itself, one of the things that we do well is brand ourselves internally as the Fox Cities, but very few people outside of that 50-mile radius know where the Fox Cities is. In economic development especially, that's really important because it's all about expanding our existing industries, which clearly know who we are, but any type of global competitiveness that we need to embark on, especially in attracting new CEOs, site selectors to this area for us to relocate businesses, they need to know where we are. And in order to do that, we really need to be on the map. The first time that I asked a lot of businesses, who are our greatest competition? And hands down, people would say, both in the public sector and in the private sector, Green Bay and Oshkosh. That told me very, very quickly that we need to increase the level of engagement around economic development, and the fact that we should be saying dynamic regions across the globe that we're competing with, and that we're really not even at the table with those regions currently. Ignite Fox Cities is our comprehensive economic development initiative that we are just launching and embarking on. We've got 5 activity metrics that we're judging our success on, and then 4 outcome metrics. So at the end of 5 years, we envision there will be 1,200 plus jobs in job creation, 55 plus million in new payroll, 350 plus million in capital investment. We identified 4 industry clusters. They're advanced manufacturing, food processing, high business services, and transportation manufacturing. They were chosen because of one, our strength and our success that we've had in those regions in the past, or in those clusters in the past. And then the second piece is really, those are 4 industry clusters that we're seeing tremendous growth across the globe. So it allows us to start to position ourselves in a much more competitive fashion. When we look at other regions our size, and we actually have laid out numerous different regions, for instance, I can speak firsthand to the Cedar Rapids market because I just came from there. Cedar Rapids has the same size population base, about 250,000 population, even the same or very similar industry bases, very high manufacturing, a lot of food processing, high tech. So there's a lot of similarities between the two. And even that, the difference in spending, so we spend about $180,000 a year on economic development. The budget in Cedar Rapids is $1.2 million a year for economic development. We have a staff of 1.5 people. Cedar Rapids staff is about 7 full-time people doing nothing but economic development for the region. So that's just one comparison that I put out there where we can actually see some apples to apples. But reality of it is we need investment increases in the public sector as well as the private sector. So we've made some very strong recommendations as I'm out there now meeting with public sector, city officials, elected officials, as well as the private sector, as far as we really need to increase not only our awareness, but our engagement and our investment in economic development.